And they're off. Abuelo Paps and Beach Cowboy popping out 1-2 for the lead, and Toast to Coast up on the inside. Sumo Way running in fourth position. Coffee with Chris and Midnight Renegade, and Ascendance is last of them all, about a dozen lengths off that pace. Abuelo Paps out where he likes to be on the lead, leads at about a length and a half, charging on past the half-mile pole. Beach Cowboy is second by 2. Toast to Coast right at the inside, and Sumo's right alongside of that, keeping up. Another 3 back. Coffee with Chris is next, in Midnight Renegade, and Ascendance is trailing the field as they move round the far turn. 3A's to go. And so it is Abuelo Paps, the leader, from Beach Cowboy second. It's 2 lengths back, and Sumo and Toast to Coast on the inside with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Abuelo Paps fires for home. Abuelo Paps now by 3. Beach Cowboy driven second, and Toast to Coast out inside in third, and Sumo punching on up between horses for a share. Then it is Coffee with Chris, a furlong left to go. It is Abuelo Paps in front by 2. Beach Cowboy charging, trying to gain on the outside. Abuelo Paps and Beach Cowboy. Abuelo Paps and Beach Cowboy 1-2 under the line. Abuelo Paps, Carlos Lopez. Beach Cowboy was second. Toast to Coast was third. Then Sumo. Minute 12:86. Abuelo Paps, Carlos Lopez. 6 furlongs, minute 12.86. Shanghai Bobby out of Beautiful Lou by Gone West, bred in Maryland by Marathon Farms Incorporated. Running time, minute 12.86. Official $2 exacta, $50. Double was a refund. Race 1 was declared no contest. Dollar try, $310.40. Dollar superfecta, $1,047.70. Third race, 5 furlongs on the main track off turf. Scratch 4, Lou's Birthday. 6, Sharp Red Eagle. Scratch 8, Elusive Image. Scratch 12, Correct. Yeah, they're off. Metagooch Thunderlad early foot, along with Night Preacher right there third. Box of Rockets the Gray up on the far outside now, taking that third spot and on a hot chase, making 4 across the track, a length and a half apart. And so down the back stretch, it's Metagooch just in front from Thunderlad. Box of Rockets, Night Preacher back in fourth position, settled on the chase about 3 from speed. Back to Barong after that comes Ellinger, who's racing to the tail of the field with L Junior Twirling Express. We're top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico, and it is Metagooch showing the way. Metagooch still going strong. Turns in with a 3-length lead for the driven Night Preacher. Second, Thunderlad is third. Box of Rockets is in fourth. Barong angling just to the outside of Box of Rockets, but too much to do with a furlong left to run. It's Metagooch from Night Preacher. Metagooch, Night Preacher. Barong, late interest. Moving along to third. Metagooch. Metagooch all the way. Night Preacher tight second with Barong, who is surging, then L Junior. Stepping in the winner's circle now, Metagooch, Arnaldo Boca Chica for Crabtown Stables, Anthony Ferrier trainer, 4-year-old Beg Gelding. Metagooch by Spitester, out of Everything Magic by Street Sense, bred in Maryland by Larry Johnson. 58.65 time. $2 exacta, $19.60. Dollar trifecta, $42.60. Dollar superfecta, $165.90. 5-1 double, $55.40. Pick 3, first race was a no contest. So that's all pay in the first leg of that pick 3. Check your tickets. And they're off. Dewey's Beast a little bit risky in the firing line, and it'll do. With show early speed, it'll do. Will settle back on the chase. Woodline moves up into third. It'll do back and forth, and rapidity in between horses in fifth. Uni Winner on the outside, about four path, and Bermuda Run is last of them all, outkicked by the speed of Little Bit Risky, who goes flashing past the half-mile pole with about a 3-length advantage. Dewey's Beast and Woodline is in third. Outside, Uni Winner in mid-flight in fourth. Back of rapidity, ridden along for a little more as they round the turn. It'll do is drop to the back of the pack, and Bermuda Run still yet to pick it up from the tail of the field. Top of the stretch with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Little Bit Risky up top. Dewey's Beast in hot pursuit and trying to gain on the outside, and Woodline is in third. The far outside is Uni Winner. In between horses, Rapidity now finds best stride. Here comes Rapidity. Here comes Dewey's Beast. Dewey's Beast, Rapidity follows Dewey's Beast move. Now Rapidity's going to have to look for a bit of racing room, and traffic finds daylight down to the inside. It's Dewey's Beast, Rapidity outside. Uni Winner's right there too. Dewey's Beast, Uni Winner, Rapidity's flattened out. It's Dewey's Beast. Dewey's Beast and Arnaldo booked the Chica to win. Uni Winner was second, and then Rapidity and late run Bermuda Run. Dewey's Beast, Arnaldo Boca Chica aboard, minute 13.11. Official. $2 exacta, $42.80. Trifecta, $74.30. 1-6 double, $15.40. Pick 3, $34.30. Dollar Superfecta, $337.30. And they're off. Drifting in Melancia fast away with Kissed at Dawn mixing it up with early speed. 2 Stars Align is in fourth. Teddy's Lucky Girl and Happy This Day. Funny second last position, about 13 off the pace. And My Lady Bay is at the back of the pack. Here is drifting into the turn, pressed by Kissed at Dawn, drifting a half length from outside. Dressed at Dawn is second, and Melancia, who's in third position, as they're midway in the third and trying to join. Here's Melancia moving up 3 deep as they're midpoint on the turn, headed toward the top of the stretch. So they make the turn for home, and it's Melancia at drifting. Melancia carries on from drifting, then Kissed at Dawn is in third position as they move to the final furlong. Stars Align is fourth inside and trying to gain late in the game. Happy This Day far outside, also showing a bit of late interest, but Melancia is long gone. Melancia to win by a half dozen. Happy This Day and Stars Align very tight for second, then Kissed at Dawn drifting. On by Ara Abrahamian and trained by Rabatris. 3-year-old Chestnut filly by World of Trouble. Out of Holy Fashion by Holy Bull. Bred in Kentucky by Equus Farm. $2 exacta, $75.40. $1 trifecta, $234.80. Dollar superfecta, $971.80. Late scratch was the 2. Consolation double, $540. 6-7 double, $15.20. Pick 3, $930. Pick 4, $67.30. Pick 5, $61.80. 6th race. Up next, scratch 1, Brightness. Exacta, trifecta, superfecta, double, pick 3, pick 4. And they're off. Danny's Rhythm right into the beat early. Vacoma's got early speed. A long way. Cross of Valor on the outside. Regal Miss Lily's up to close there in fourth. Anita Beer on the outside on the chase from fifth. And so they're 6 or 7 lengths back, and Wine and Road is trailing the field. Danny's Rhythm just in front from Cross of Valor. Vacoma in tight on the inside. Shuffle back a little bit as they head into the far turn run now. Outside is Regal Miss Lily, who's 3 deep and stoking up pace as well. And next is across the outside is Anita Beer as they're midway on the turn at the 5/16 pole. It is Danny's Rhythm just in front. Regal Miss Lily on the outside. Cross of Valor followed by Anita Beer and Vacoma ridden along for a little more down to the inside and perhaps angle off that inside as they're at the top of the stretch and they make the turn in at the 3/16 pole. And as Danny's Rhythm shaking free. Cross of Valor outside is Anita Beers motoring on for very, very late run. Danny's Rhythm in front and clear by 4. Anita Beer runs stoutly to second and gaining ground late, but it's Danny's Rhythm from Anita Beer and then Cross of Valor and Vacoma. 7-3 double 28.80. Pick 3 19.40. Pick 4 $64 25 cents. $2 exacta 82.20. $1 trifecta 157.70. Dollar superfecta 309.90. Seventh race welcomes Hamilton Street Club. Scratch 1 Big Star. 3 Your Analysis. 4 Transactional. 6 Sell Something. 9 Sakatumi. 11 Wish Me Home. Seventh race. And they're off. The last sip at uninvited guest. First away from the gates, Bodie's Maker. Then it's Alvy dropping to the back of the pack. And Fun Lovin' Criminals back there with that one in the 2 path to that first turn run. The last sip is showing the way. The last sip uninvited guest on the outside. Going a good pace with this distance. Here's Bodie's Maker. About 5 lengths off with speed. Alvy down to the inside in 4th position. And Fun Lovin' Criminal with 6.5 furlongs left to go. And the leader is the last sip. Just a neck in front, past that 6 furlong mark. Uninvited guest, Bodie's Maker out in the clear, spying the pace from third to just 3 lengths on the front. Alvy down to the inside and Fun Lovin' Criminal trailing the field. Heading now with 5 furlongs left to run. The last sip trying to dispose of uninvited guests with Bodie's Maker, who's now 4 off them. Between horses, Fun Lovin' Criminal. Fun Lovin' Criminal moves along in between. On the inside is Alvy. Half mile left to go. The last sip is trying to stay on. Bodie's Maker on the outside, uninvited guest, and Fun Lovin' Criminal and Alvy trailing the field. 3 furlongs left to go, and it's the last sip. Bodie's Maker on the outside. The old boys making progress now as they move 5/16 of a mile left to run. Here comes Bodie's Maker outside of the last sip. They're head-to-head for the lead. Uninvited guest is about 6 off them in third, and Fun Lovin' Criminal. They're in upper stretch now. Outside Bodie's Maker, the last sip is giving all. Down to the inside, Bodie's Maker giving the cue on the outside. Bodie's Maker just in front of furlong left to go. The last sip continues a good battle with a 16th left to go. Back third is uninvited guest. Here's Bodie's Maker. The last sip ran a big one. And third was uninvited guest and Alvy. Minute 46.81. This lifetime win number 16 for Bodie's Maker. Official. Double $27, pick three $19.95. $2 exacta 2040, dollar trifecta 23.90, dollar superfecta 76.60. Eighth race, scratch the 6, Trace Arias. Ninth race for Tyson's Delivery, 2 over. And they're off. Chicken Lickin', first out of the gate, Ade down to the inside. Mischief in Motion will settle right off the early lead. Late Night Call now on the outside, putting pressure on the front runners early. And Late Night Call takes the initiative into the lead, into the turn run. Leads it by just a neck in the 2-path. Inside is Chicken Lickin' in second. Mischief in Motion right up close there, third position. Ade back in fourth. And then it's Rosie on the River. Compact bunch, only about 5 lengths if that, will cover front to back as they make their journey with 6 furlongs left to go down the backstretch. Late Night Call settled into a steady beat up front from Mischief in Motion, and Chicken Lickin' is in third. It's 2 lengths back, and Ade's on the inside, and Rosie on the River alongside of that. It's Late Night Call to catch. Late Night Call from Chicken Lickin', expanding lead now, a length and a half, almost 2. Mischief in Motion right there, keeping up and ridden along for a little more. Ade is in fourth, and Rosie on the River trailing the field into the far turn. 3.5 left to go. Late Night Call, the leader from Mischief in Motion, who's asked the question from second. On the inside, Chicken Lickin' is third. Ade ridden to more from fourth, and Rosie on the River. Late Night Call with Mischief in Motion, targeting on the outside as they make the turn toward the quarter pole at the top of the stretch. And here they come for home, and it's Mischief in Motion on the outside. Late Night Call down to the inside, trying to dig down. They're both driving upper stretch, another 5 lengths back, and Chicken Lickin' is next, and Rosie on the River in between horses, and Ade down to the inside for a long left to go. A stiff drive between Late Night Call. Down to the inside is digging for more. Late Night Call is tenacious. Mischief in Motion on the outside. Mischief in Motion. Late Night Call. Late Night Call does it. Late Night Call, Mischief in Motion. Rosie on the River late to the scene, and Chicken Lickin'. Official. Late Night Call. Late Night Call, jockey Tyler Connor. Minute 46.91, the running time. Owned by Richard E. Harris and trained by Niall Seville. 3-year-old Bay filly, double pace, 26.20. Pick 3, $36.45. Dollar try, $19.90. Dollar super, $39.80. Ninth race, number 4, Tyson's Delivery, 2 over. 25 to race 9, exacta, trifecta, superfecta. And the gate, they're off. There goes Tyson's Delivery, and Mamba Mindset punching up on the inside with early speed. Mamba Mindset, the early leader from Tyson's Delivery, real talented away third. And Casey and Pap and Dark Loot 3 deep, first turn run. And Parlay for Destiny. Last of them all, about a dozen lengths off the pace as they roll past the 7 furlong mark. Mamba Mindset from Tyson's Delivery by about a length and a half. Real Talented is in third. Casey and Pap on the inside in fourth position. Outside of that is Dark Loot in the clear. Another 6 or 7 back. Parlay for Destiny yet to pick it up. Coming to the 5/8 pole, and it's Mamba Mindset settled in up front, leads about a length and a half still from Tyson's Delivery. Real Talented is in third. Dark Loot at an even pace at this point in fourth. Casey and Pap down inside there, trailing the field. Parlay for Destiny, not much change at all. Heading on for the far turn. Mamba Mindset, the one to catch. Mamba Mindset from Tyson's Delivery with Real Talented third on the inside. It's another four back. Dark Loot's trying to get going, ridden along from fourth, has seven to make up, followed by Casey and Pap and Parlay for Destiny. Midpoint on the turn. Mamba Mindset, Tyson's Delivery, as Real Talented is in third, and Dark Loot on the outside with a quarter to go at Pimlico. Here's Mamba Mindset taking for home, but Dark Loot suddenly surging to the front. Dark Loot's in front, 3/16 left to run an upper stretch. Tyson's Delivery, Mamba Mindset third, and then it's Real Talented to the center of the track, fourth and trying to gain a share. A 16th left to go. Dark Loot, one more try from Real Talented on the outside, coming back for more. Dark Loot and Yenset Hazelwood with a double. Real Talented was second. Tyson's Delivery and Parlay for Destiny picked up fourth. Dark Loot, Yenset Hazelwood, 2 wins today, minute 49.62 running time. Owned by Louis J. Allman, Walter Reither II, Philip Capuano trainer, 3-year-old Doc by a Brown Colt by Midnight Loot, out of Beauty and Balance by Looking at Lucky, bred in Kentucky, actual double 2640. Pick 6 of 6, $81.02. Carry over $1,296. Carry over $1,296.59. Dollar Superfecta pays $671.80. Pick 3, $13.50. Pick 4, $77.10. Pick 5, $296.05. Next up, race 10.